I read somewhere once that for every loud voice, there's an unheard silence. And in the case of our story today, the silence was indeed powerful enough to change the fate of the kingdom. Hello, and welcome to this channel. Today we will read a story from our collection. Our stories are the whispers of our ancestors, the tales that helped shape our culture. And today's tale is the tale of the Silent Princess and the Talkative Princess. Now, as always, before we begin the reading, I'd like to ask you all for a favor. If you enjoy our readings, please consider supporting us. It helps us keep going. Now, let's get to the story. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom walled by mountains and veiled in endless forests, two princesses were born. One spoke with grace, a bit of a yapper really. Her voice, a beacon of pride and power, filled every corridor. The other didn't say a thing. No one knew how the younger princess came to be so silent. The queen in all but crown. Yes, her voice carries more weight than a sword. Ah, Hannah, don't look so serious. It's not like anyone's watching you. Well, except the falconer, but he watches everyone. And besides, I tripped over my own dress and still survived. Anyway, do you think I should wear lilac or lavender? They sound the same, but trust me, they're not. She meant well. Hannah's family was so concerned about her condition that they didn't expect her to take the center stage at any occasion. Oh, Prince Malik, isn't it? I heard you arrived with a delegation from the east. How was your journey? Mountains can be so moody. And yap. Meanwhile, Hannah walked deep into the gardens, wanting to find solace among flowers instead of people. She sat down on a stone bench beneath a gigantic oak tree. And suddenly she felt a strange connection with the tree. Oh, this is lovely. It's like a cool breeze whispering secrets in my ear. What if I could hear the language of nature? How beautiful that would be. You can, Hannah. What? Hannah was taken aback. Who said that? No one was around. Perhaps it was the tree. Hannah, who are you? Are you real? I am real, Hannah. I am a fragment of this tree. I am the tree itself. Hannah, for centuries I have watched your kind scurry around on my roots. You seem different. You seem to listen. Hannah, are you truly ready to learn the language of nature? Sure, if you can teach me. But how can I? Hannah, by being one with me. The tree's thoughts swirled in Hannah's head. The world around her began to fade away. The flowers' velvety touch, the birds' sweet song, the gurgling stream's soft melody, the rustling leaves' whispers, and the earth's steady heartbeat. All these sounds melded into a harmonious whole. Nature's language was enveloping her. She could feel the wind's gentle caress, the sun's warm embrace, the moon's silvery glow. The stars twinkled above her, and the trees rustled their ancient wisdom. Hannah was overwhelmed by the interconnectedness of all living things. Each leaf, each pebble, each creature had a story to tell. Hannah spent countless hours under the wise old oak, absorbing the essence of nature's language. With each passing day, she grew more attuned to the rhythm of the forest, and yet despite all the beauty and wonder she experienced, a part of her missed the company of others. She yearned to share the wonders she discovered. But to whom? The animals couldn't comprehend her words, and the humans whose company she craved, could they understand the language of nature? Hannah pondered this dilemma. How could she bridge the gap between the natural world and human hearts? One day, Hannah stumbled upon an unusual sight in the royal gardens. It was a small gathering of animals, and they seemed to be waiting for someone. A timid knock on the bush announced the arrival of Princess Teresa, Hannah's older sister. "Oh, my little sister, what brings you here?" she asked, surprised to see Hannah in the animal enclosure. "I wanted to be closer to nature," Hannah replied softly. Teresa looked puzzled. "But why here? You could have asked and we would have brought some birds or squirrels to your room." Hannah shook her head. "No, I wanted to experience nature firsthand. I even learned to understand its language," she said proudly. Teresa couldn't fathom what Hannah meant. The language of nature, she scoffed. "That sounds ridiculous. Come on, Hannah, let's go for a ride in the royal carriage. A new shipment of silk in from the east, and Mother wants us to pick out some bolts for new gowns." They rode in the carriage, Teresa couldn't stop chattering about everything and nothing. Hannah, however, was lost in thought. She realized that Teresa might never understand her experiences in the gardens, and a wave of sadness washed over her. "What's wrong, Hannah?" Teresa asked, noticing her sister's gloomy expression. "Oh, nothing," Hannah replied with a sad smile. "It's just that I wish someone could appreciate the wonders I've discovered." At that moment, a wise owl perched on the carriage's roof hooted softly. Startled, Hannah jumped and whispered, "Did you hear that, Teresa? The owl just spoke to me." Teresa rolled her eyes. "Don't be silly, Hannah. Owls can't talk." But the owl hooted again, louder this time. "He did, didn't he?" Hannah exclaimed, beaming. "See, I told you." "Enough of this nonsense," Teresa snapped. "You're acting like a child. Come on, let's go home." Back at the palace, Hannah retreated to her room, disheartened by her sister's disbelief. As she lay on her bed, she heard a soft knock. Startled, she sat up and saw a squirrel peeking in through the window. It held a small acorn in its paws. The squirrel chirped and dropped the acorn at Hannah's feet. Understanding dawned on Hannah's face. The squirrel wanted to share the bounty of nature with her. A smile spread across her face. Maybe she couldn't make everyone understand the language of nature, but that didn't mean she had to stop trying. From that day on, Hannah continued to explore the wonders of the natural world, sharing what she learned with anyone who would listen. While most people, including Princess Teresa, dismissed her stories as childish fantasy, a few kind souls appreciated Hannah's efforts. They gathered in secret, listening to the silent princess's tales of talking trees, singing birds, and dancing streams. Hannah's dedication to bridging the gap between humanity and nature never wavered. Though misunderstood, she remained patient, hoping that one day her message of harmony would resonate with all. Years passed and Princess Hannah, though still unable to speak, found her purpose in sharing the wisdom of nature. Her spirit, as resilient as the oak tree, continued to reach out to her people, whispering tales of an interconnected world. Would they listen? Only time would tell.